Hi folks, Doug here. Ellis car Kustoms still crazy after all these years. Uh, Welcome back to the show. Welcome aboard if you're new. Hopefully you'll stick around and see what we get up to here. Um, I got the 57 out because I want to take it to work tomorrow, so I want to give it the once over, make sure I don't need to add a little oil or tranny fluid or something, you know, these old cars. But we didn't get everything we ordered yet, but we did get a box. So I can show you what's in the box. This came from Classic Industries, unsponsored, paid full price. Classic Industries wants me to hang up a banner. Let me know. So, we got a lot of paper. We've got all of our inner and outer tie rods, Justin sleeves, more tie rods, and so that's all our tie rod stuff, inner and outer, Justin sleeves, and this, bring it closer so you can see it, if you can see it, is the brake kit for the front brakes. So we don't have to mess with that rusty stuff. We've got new everything, springs, all that stuff. So everybody was worried that I was going to reuse the rusty stuff. I try to reuse as much as I can, but that stuff was just garbage. So we've got enough parts to get something done. So yeah, life is good. Thanks for stopping, and I hope you stick around while we figure out what we're doing. So I figured I'd start out by buttoning up all the brake stuff. You know, get all the brakes and all that stuff in there, throw the drums on there, and then that'll all be done. I just need the soft line from the master up into the bracket there. I got to order those, but at least, you know, I can put wheels on it and roll it, you know, when everything's all kind of together. Technically I could do that now, but you know, I don't want to. But yeah, we're just lacking a couple more things as far as the steering goes. And you know, I was pricing, because I don't have one. I have all kinds of aftermarket ones, but I was pricing steering wheels. A stock 18-inch 57 Chevy steering wheel. And they have gotten crazy. I mean, they're probably between $400 and $500. I'm looking at used ones. I can find used ones that are still going to cost me $300 by the time it gets to my door with shipping and everything. So yeah, I'm on the hunt for a 57 steering wheel. So I got the brakes buttoned up on this side, but remember me telling you that they didn't give you new plungers when they gave you new master cylinders. So I misplaced those two plungers. I'm going to have to find them or find a couple more, but I couldn't get this side together because I'm lacking those pieces. Another thing I wanted to show you is I've had some people say they make cheap rebuild kits for the master cylinders. This is what the masters look like that came off of it. I don't know if there's any honing them out. I mean, this is just rock hard sediment, buildup, rot. I just couldn't see messing with these when I could get new ones. So I got those new, and also I got the electrical stuff in there as far as spark plugs, coil cap, rotor, wires, all that stuff. Like I say, these are pretty simple. I've seen shirts that say 1-843-6572. I got a little mixed up, you might have noticed in the time lapse. I had one crossed and I was like, that ain't working out. But I figured it out. So we got that dialed, and we'll go from there. So yeah, taking a look at the new tie rods out of the package. At least I was thinking maybe they would come in bare metal and I'd have to give them a coat of paint, but they painted them for me. Wasn't that nice of them? And in the bag they give you a new grease fitting and cotter pin for your castle nut. So we've got those. Like I said, we've got the inners and outers, and the adjusting sleeves to replace those nasty bits over there. So yeah, all I'm lacking is the steering box. I've got the center link ready to go back in, and so yeah, we'll have to address this stuff. Another thing I picked up was my threaded rod. I just got to tap these suckers out and put my studs in there, my threaded rod, and give them a coat of high heat paint, and then they can go on the engine too, and we're making progress there. So ends another day in the life of a tin knocker. Little by little we're making strides. We're at the point where we have to purchase things. That's what hurts. I like my buddy Will, Old Man in Fesserton. If you haven't checked out Old Man in Fesserton, my buddy Will, you need to check him out. He's awesome. I love him. He had a good one when I was talking about the yoke in my drive shaft not being right. He's like, I got the right yoke. He says, if I wanted to meet him at the border, he'd toss it over tariff free. It is tempting. But yeah, we still got to get the yoke for that drive shaft. I've still got to pop the cover off the diff and get the axle shafts out so that I can swap out those rear backing plates. and they're all set up with brand new brakes and all that hardware, everything. So it's just a matter of, you can't get those backing plates off unless you pull the axle shafts. So probably while I'm at it, I should order up a set of seals. So, God knows that they've got to be rock hard and dry. And of course, I'm sure we'll have to refill the diff, stuff like that. I'm not going to be asking a lot out of the car, but what I do ask out of it, I want it to give me. So, yeah, I appreciate you hanging around. I appreciate all the likes and the comments and the support and everything you do for me. And I hope you'll come back on the next one. Till then, take care, everybody.